Welcome to Paranormal Podcast. I'm your host, Stacy, and I'm here with my co-host, Janet. We're just two old ladies talking about everything paranormal and horror. So if you're ready for some hot flashes and paranormal chills, join us. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Tonight's guest is going to be Lori. She is a paranormal investigator and a longtime friend. I've known her for, we won't say how many years.
Too many to count.
Not that long. It's only been a few years since high school, right?
Yeah.
All right. And again, we're here with my co-host Janet. And so Lori, what kind of started you in the beginning? What kind of started you with the paranormal?
I am what I would call a sensitive. I have been having experiences since I was 3 years old.
Okay.
I can see when other people can't. I guess not necessarily, I can communicate with them, not like have a full-blown conversation, but I can pick up things. And so like I said, I've had experiences pretty much my whole life, and it's very intriguing, it's very interesting. I don't tell a lot of people that I have these abilities because they look at me like I'm weird.
Not around
But
here.
it seems like everywhere I go.
Not
Yeah. I can read.
You're in good company.
Yeah. Got it. But yeah, that's what got me, I guess, into it, I guess, because I've just always been able to be with that side of the world, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. So what is like the first, just something like the first thing that you remember when you were younger?
I don't remember much from when I was like 3 and like kindergarten, but I do remember let's see, what grade was it? 5th grade. We moved, remember the big 2-story house that was across from the water tower in Webb City?
Yeah.
Okay, we moved in there. And and this is what prompted me to never ever either go in or live in a house where somebody has died. Because the old lady that lived in the house died in the house. And apparently she was a cranky old lady.
Well, you didn't have really much say on it, and during
no,
that
I didn't have no say on it. I had no say on it whatsoever because I was only in 5th grade.
Yeah.
But it was a 2-story house, and the whole upstairs was like a bedroom with a closet, and then the rest of it was like one big open room with a closet, like right in the middle, like a big, huge walk-in closet. And of course, that was my bedroom up there. And so mom and dad slept downstairs. And the first couple nights was okay. But then after that, it's like, for some reason, my mom would close the door at the end of the stairs. And that's when all hell would break loose. And the first night it happened, it scared the hell out of me. I actually went downstairs and slept on the couch. And then I got in trouble for it because, like, your bedroom's upstairs. You're not supposed to sleep downstairs. And I'm like, there's something. So I went back upstairs, and I had to sleep with my bedroom light on because my bed faced my door so I could see out. And one night I was laying in bed, had my light on, had my TV on, and next thing you know, the light in the closet out there in the big room came on. And I'm like, So I'm just like laying there for a minute, and then the door creaks open. And out comes this lady. I don't even know what you would call her. I don't even think it was human. All I know is I skidded my ass down those stairs.
What did she look like? What did she look like?
She was older. She was in period clothing of like maybe the 30s or 40s, maybe.
Okay.
All black. Could not see her face at all.
Okay.
But she had long hair, and she always wore the like a like a black bonnet type with a veil over her face.
Okay.
And she was walking my way, and I just scooted my ass down them stairs and back on the couch. I was like, I'll take the consequences of getting in trouble for sleeping upstairs.
Yeah.
Don't blame you.
Don't blame you.
Yeah. And it was just an every night recurrence. And I'd be like, please, I stop. Just I don't need this. Just stop. Well, that would make it worse. So finally I just started sleeping with blankets over my head. And then of course, back in the 80s, we were latchkey kids.
Yep.
Because how parents worked. So when I would get off the bus, I would be there by myself for a couple hours. Well, I went in the house one day after school, and I wanted some hot chocolate. So I was in the kitchen and getting ready to put my hot chocolate in the microwave to heat it up. And cabinet doors started opening. Stuff was flying off the shelves. And I hear thump, thump, thump down the stairs. And I'm freaking, I hightail my ass outside. And I sit out there freezing my ass off until my mom gets home.
And
of course, do what?
I call them bullies.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I don't put up with it anymore, but I was 5th grade. I was like, oh yeah, leave me alone. My mom came home. She's like, why are you outside? And I told her, and she's like, oh no. And I was like, you can't tell me no. I said, I know you've seen stuff too, because you have the same abilities I do. It's on my mom's side.
Yeah.
Good on you for standing up and saying, hey, wait a minute.
Yep. So eventually we moved out, because I just couldn't take it anymore. It was insane.
Yeah. That's harsh, gosh.
Yeah.
So can I ask a question? You said that you didn't believe that it was a human entity. What gave you that impression?
It was just the feeling I got from it. I mean, it could have been the old lady that passed away in the house, but I say no to that, because she was a quadriplegic. She was in a wheelchair, because the kitchen sink was like wheelchair height. The bathtub was like this deep. And so I knew it couldn't have been her. And it was just the energy I got off of it. I don't think it was anything human. Or if it had been, it was turning.
Okay. Is there a possibility it was a different spirit? Because it sounds like this is an old place.
It's not there anymore.
That way to me.
Yeah, and it wasn't. It's not there anymore. It actually burnt down about I don't know. I think we were graduating high school when it burnt down, and there's a house there now. But just even the yard had just a eerie.
Ooh, yeah.
Vibe about it. Yeah. And it had a basement. I don't do basements.
I don't like them either.
At all. At all. But yeah, that was the one that really sticks out in my mind as to, but I've over the years I learned I can shut myself down. I can make boundaries. I know how
Good on you. You're lucky.
Yeah. It took a while, honestly. But yeah, I can shut myself down either all the way or just partial. Or if I don't want to shut down, I will set boundaries.
Right.
And it's worked out, So we'll see.
Yeah. So do you do ghost hunting now?
I do. No, well, not now that it's cold, but I do. My husband's cousin, him and his wife, they like to go and do it. And so we'll go to like some cemetery, some really old cemeteries. Now there is one out, I live in Frontenac, which is north of Pittsburgh. It's kind of like a Webb City, Carterville thing, Frontenac and Pittsburgh. And so if you keep going, Kansas, yeah. So,
okay, thank you. I was
sorry, Kansas, yeah. Sorry. So if you keep going north, like you're going towards Fort Scott, Kansas, when you get into Arma, if you turn off on a side road, there's a little, it's not even considered a town anymore because there's nothing there really, but it was called Ingleville a long time ago.
Mm.
And they have a cemetery there that is like super, super old. And it
Wow.
actually, we've went there a couple times and I get a lot of activity there.
Mhm.
My husband, who was a skeptic when we got together, he's not now. But we were out there at that cemetery one night. It was summer night. It was hot. And the legend of this cemetery is that a girl that is buried in that cemetery was actually ran over in the cemetery by a car.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Yeah.
honey.
That's
And
sad.
yeah. And we
Sorry, the nose is
actually
running again. That
do
always
what?
means something.
um,
Yeah.
but I didn't see it that night, but my husband and his cousin, they actually seen the ghost car,
Oh,
headlights
cool.
and
Wow.
all. And it like,
Cool.
right, yeah, right at the fence to the cemetery, it just away, gone.
Love
Um,
that.
yeah. And it was like inside the cemetery, it's like super quiet, no wind.
Mhm.
But you step
Wow.
about 3 feet out into the road out of the cemetery, and the wind was like a tornado was coming through.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's a good cemetery to go to. You get a lot of there was a spirit out there that me and her name's Sheila. It's Bill and Sheila. Sheila's the wife, Bill's the cousin, so
Mhm.
I actually felt a spirit behind one of the trees, and I could actually he would pop out a little bit.
Mm.
Um, he was when he was alive, he was special needs, and
Oh.
he wanted to play hide and seek. So we
Aw,
played hide and seek with him.
that's
It
so
was
fun.
really cool. Yeah, he was really cool. And before we left, he was well, he got tired of playing hide and seek for a little bit, so he kind of went
Mhm.
away. But then
Mhm.
and about an hour later, he came back and we were getting ready to leave. So I told him, I was like, I'm sorry, we can't play no more tonight. I said, but we'll come back, I promise, and so he just kind of went away and then we left. And
Mhm.
so
Sweet soul.
yeah.
Love that.
It was cool, yeah.
It's always
And
nice to run
then
across the sweet ones.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it's a blessing to run across them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd rather have all of those and not any of the bad, but that
Right.
can't happen. There's another cemetery that we go to quite a bit. It's next to a dump, an actual dump,
A dump. Okay, yeah.
trash dump.
Interesting.
And we were all four of us were there one night, and it was probably I don't know, it was probably about midnight, I guess. And me and Sheila are at the really old end of the cemetery, and then my husband and Bill were kind of up towards the front still. And
Mhm.
it's where the cemetery sits, it's on a corner, and you come up a hill this way to get into it, but then there's a road that goes like this, on the side of it, because it's like a four-way or like a four-way stop.
Mhm.
And so we're there and we see headlights coming down like this to the stop sign. So we're like, oh, so we're just kind of standing because it's in a pretty sketch area. So we're like,
Okay.
well, we watch the headlights. They're there for like 10 minutes. And then next thing you know, it's gone. And that's a gravel
Wow.
road. So we did not hear it leave. We did not see it leave. It just gone.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you hear an engine at all?
Yeah, we heard it coming down the road
Okay.
where we seen the headlights.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it just stayed there at the stop sign, like I said, like 10, 15 minutes, and then it was gone.
Huh.
And you
So,
hadn't
yeah,
heard
cool.
any like legends or anything like that about anything?
Good question. Mhm.
New one.
no, new one, yes. There is no legends or anything about that
Hmm.
cemetery other than it's
Hmm.
just, but yeah. So
And
that's interesting, yeah.
cool. I was going to ask you something I completely. Oh, did you tell me, or when you were here last, did you tell me that you went to Galena, Kansas, or you were going to go to the Galena, Kansas
We were going
cemetery
to.
with the witch?
Yeah, we were going to,
Okay.
but I don't want to go to jail.
Oh,
Oh,
yikes.
The city, even though it's outside the city limits,
yeah.
they don't want you going all the way to the back of the cemetery where the witch's grave is. Or
So
Mm.
you'll get in trouble at night now. Yeah, I could see that
yeah,
from Galena.
yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Just the same with Peach Church Cemetery. You can't go there after dark anymore.
Yeah, I've already been there. Now, Janet doesn't know about Peace Church. So Peace Church, and I'll get all the information. Do you remember what the serial killer's name was?
I
Come on.
don't. I
Okay.
don't.
Well, okay. Do you know the story about the Galena, Kansas one? And then I'll look up the serial killer.
I only know bits and pieces of the Galena one. Apparently, like I said, the grave is supposed to be like way in the back. And
Mhm.
the lady that's buried there was a witch in real life, like evil type. And apparently, if you go back there and you provoke her, it's a possibility that she could, in turn, ruin your life, per se.
Oh, my.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, they don't want you back there at night.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
thing they're saying, don't go
Yeah.
there.
I'm one of those that would probably start walking back there and go, no, I'm not getting good vibes. Let's turn around.
Right,
See, I mean, I'm
right.
the kind of person that I go towards that kind of stuff. So,
I do to a certain extent. Now, eh, when we're at places like that and we're investigating, if I start to get a really bad headache, I can't go
Mhm,
any further. I
mhm.
have to stop
I
and go
understand
back
that.
the way I came from because it's not good.
Mhm.
So that's
okay.
Yeah.
kind of one little instinct I have that's like, ooh, no, kid, head hurts too bad.
Right.
Mhm.
All right. So I found Peace Church, which I've investigated that because
I
you know,
have
I was
not. When I
in and
was going
around.
to is when they said no, can't do it no more, and I'm like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I don't see how because there's no okay, so Peace Church Cemetery is in Missouri and you can look it up and it'll show you. So the serial killer's name is William Edward Cook Jr. So
yes,
between the times of let's see, 1950 to 51, so in 1 year between Missouri and California, he was killed 6 people, including a family of 5, on a 22-day rampage.
Oh,
damn,
my.
So basically, he was hitchhiking between California and Missouri
Korean
and
Missouri
back and
and kill
forth.
people.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah,
And the
mhm.
family that picked him up to take him, he ended up killing all of them, which
Mhm.
was pretty horrible. Now but he had family here in Missouri, which is just it's kind of close to Carl Junction, Missouri.
yeah.
But when he was executed in San Quentin State.
Aha.
Oh,
Right. So
Which
Sam
is close to where
Quentin.
I am.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So that kind of ties us both together on that aspect.
right.
He killed 6 altogether, injured 3, used a 32 caliber Colt to do that, to kill them all because he is an asshole.
Yeah.
But the family that he had that lived here, they told him that because they had a family plot at Peace Church, but he
Ah,
was not. They told him that they could send his body back from San Quentin. However, he was not allowed to be buried within the cemetery
Hey,
gates.
that's
ah,
normal.
Right. So
Mhm.
the family plot is we got the family plot here. There's a gate here and a forest area here, and
And
he
that's where he's
was
at.
right outside the gate. He was buried right outside the gate. You can barely see his tombstone anymore, but I didn't know if you had there's several people that have already done like little stories about it, little quips about it here and there, but I
No,
didn't
I
know if you
never
got a
got to go.
chance.
Yeah, I never got
So
to go there. Like I said,
go ahead.
Is he what?
Is he an active spirit on the grounds?
he is.
Okay.
Actually, a guy I worked with a few
Uh-oh.
years ago. He don't anymore, but he used to have a paranormal team, and they went there several times. And he showed me some of the evidence that they got, and it was crazy, crazy with that guy. But they have sheriff and everybody patrol that all night long and make sure
Yeah.
nobody goes in there because of
I'm
destruction and stuff.
respectful,
I
but I
guess.
don't think I could be respectful to this guy.
No, and I'm
No.
always very respectful when I
Yeah,
Yeah.
to places unless they start being total dickheads. Sorry.
right. Unless they're also a serial killer that deserves not
Yes,
to have the respect.
Right.
exactly.
Well, and that's why they didn't want him buried in consecrated ground, because
Exactly.
they were okay with him being there beside the family plot, but they were just like, nope, we don't want him
Yeah.
on consecrated ground
Yep.
by
Right.
us because we
Because
don't want to
Yep.
spend our afterlife with them.
being contaminated.
Now the funny thing is, Janet, it was so cute. So right next door to the cemetery, Peace Church Cemetery, there used to be a little old lady. I'm sure she's passed by now, but there's a house that's right down the just.
It's not very far.
No, I mean it's right there.
Yeah.
So you've got the church, and then a little bit of land, and then her house was right.
Yeah.
Every Halloween, this little old lady, you could drive by, this little old lady would start this gigantic bonfire in between the cemetery and her house so that the evil spirits would not
Yep.
come at her
Yep.
house. And you could
Oh,
just see this
that's
little
cute.
old lady. I was
Keeping the
like, oh my
veil
God,
tight.
that's so cute. I know, isn't
hmm
that adorable?
Oh,
That sounds very pagan.
Yeah, it is, and it was just so sweet. It just kind of warmed
Right.
my heart. It was like, and it was when midnight on Halloween day, midnight,
night.
12
All day.
a.m., October 31st.
Wow.
She started that bonfire and she kept it going all
Oh,
through
wow.
Halloween until
That night.
November 1st. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very superstitious. And I don't blame her. I mean,
No.
uh,
No.
is everybody running again? Okay.
Yeah.
So what we want to talk about is, and I'm sure it's something that Janet has not heard about, so this is going to be brand new for her. It's called the Sallie House.
I know the Sallie House.
It's
You've heard of the Sallie House?
Of course I have. I watch paranormal shows like nobody's business.
you would be surprised at the people that have never heard of the Sallie House.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just crazy.
All
But
right. So for those that don't know, Lori, where's it at?
it's in Atchison, Kansas,
Mhm.
which is the whole town is freaking creepy. Very creepy. Very, very creepy. I went there a couple of years ago. It is a little expensive if you want to stay all night, but it was worth it. And it's $125 a person per night, but you get it from 3 p.m. until like 10 a.m. the next day.
Okay.
Yep.
And
And it
the
was
whole
just you and your friend, right?
me and Sheila. Yep.
Yep.
The one that goes with us to cemeteries. Yep. It was me and her that went. And I can send you some pictures that we took.
Yeah. I would love that.
Love that.
From there. So when we right as we got to the welcome to Atchison, Kansas sign, it's like a veil just dropped. The whole town is just creepy. We stopped before we went to the Sallie House, we stopped at the grocery store there in Atchison to get just like some snacks and stuff and bottled water and stuff like that. And that store, I've never been in and out of a store so fast in my life because people working there were even creepy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it
Okay.
just was not. So we get there and oh, after we went to the store, we stopped at Sonic because we hadn't ate. So we got something from Sonic to take to the Sallie House. And when we got there, I punched in the code to get in the door. And when I opened the door, I was like, "Hi, Sallie, we're here. We're not here to cause trouble. We just came to visit." We came in, shut the door. And when you walk in, you have the stairway. And then if you go to the right, you have the living room, and then the dining room, and then the kitchen, and then the bedrooms are upstairs. And we were sitting at the dining room table, and I was sitting here kind of sideways so I could still kind of see the front door. And I'm getting ready to take a bite of my burger, and I see this orb go down the stairs and out the door. And I looked at Sheila and I said, it might be very quiet tonight. And she's like, why? I said, because I think Sallie just left.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, what? And so I told her, she's like, oh, well, what made it even really better was it thunderstormed that night.
Yeah. Now that's supposed to ramp up activity.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm almost positive that Sallie came back just by the activity that we had caught. Now we didn't get to go down into the basement because they had it taped off because the stairs are kind of wonky. But when I go back, I don't give a crap. I'm going down in the basement. I'll take a rope.
She doesn't do basements, which is funny because I thought of that exact thing. She was contemplating it when she was there, and she didn't want to get in trouble.
Exactly
You'll
right.
take those consequences, huh?
Right? On my luck, I would step on a step and the whole thing would crash. And I'd be like, oh,
She was like,
they have my information.
Pull that back. Don't say that out to the universe.
Right? Yeah. Don't cut that out, Stacy.
No. Eat those words. That is not going to happen to you.
Right? But we were upstairs. Well, okay, so there's a bathroom downstairs. It's just a half bath. So it's a toilet and a sink. It's in the kitchen. But it's right next to the door to the basement. Well, the basement door would not stay shut. I would slam it and pull on it, and it was like stuck tight, but you turn around and it's open. Same with the bathroom door. So I just like, screw it. We left the bathroom door open. And I told Sheila, I was like, whenever we have to go to the bathroom, I said, leave the door open and be like, hey, I'm in here doing number 1 or whatever. That way, if the door slams, you can come and get me out or whatever. Yeah, it was definitely creepy. Upstairs is the 3 bedrooms. The first bedroom that you come to is the nursery where all the toys and everything are. And we actually had one of the toys go off on command, which I think I have a video of that I'll send you.
Cool.
Ooh,
it's
that's
like
cool.
It's like one of those little, I want to think it's like one of those little pool turtles that kind of light up like a Simon Says.
Yeah.
We had that go off several times on command.
Wow.
And I even jumped up and down to make sure it just wasn't movement, and it didn't go off by doing that. The middle bedroom, which is by the bathroom, didn't get a whole lot out of there. It felt pretty calm. Now the master bedroom that's on the other side of the bathroom, I can't go in there. It gave me such a headache. I thought I was going to throw up. It was bad. And I even stayed in there for a little bit with this massive headache. And I'm like, why are you trying to make me sick? Why are you giving me a headache, this and that? And then as soon as I said that, I was like, please don't give me a headache. I'm not here to cause problems. And we hear footsteps downstairs. So we go to the stairs and I'm like, hello, because you can't get in without a code. So we knew we were the only ones there. And the double doors off the kitchen onto the deck, they were locked too, like 5 locks. And I was like, hello, and heard him again. And I was like, hello. And so I started walking down the stairs and Sheila was behind me. And I step off the last step and a picture in the living room falls, and Sheila got pushed into me, and we both,
Oh. Hmm.
yeah. And she's not a small girl by any means, so I was like, yeah, between the wall and her. So yeah, it was. We got quite a bit that night. I
Cool.
definitely want to go back. Because I need to go in the basement. I need to. I don't know why, but I need to go in that basement.
Protection,
So,
protection, protection.
oh yeah, I have Michael on my back, tattooed on my back.
Mm-hmm.
He goes everywhere with me, and I always wear my cross that has been blessed, and then I always say a prayer, a protection prayer before I go anywhere like
Mm-hmm.
that. But
Mm-hmm.
even on the way home, I was like, I wish we had more money. I said, I need to go in that basement. Something tells me I need to go down there. But so I'm saving up my pennies so I can go back.
Yeah. Well,
to
do
go
you
in.
think that they'll let you be in the basement, or are you just going to make sure that it's
I'm
open?
going. Yeah, I'm going because they have like little guest books there that you can write
Mhm.
down your experiences and stuff. And now we went on a Sunday afternoon, so we left Monday morning.
Right.
And 2 days before we were there was people that were there that in this book they wrote they went in the basement. They jumped over that tape and went down in the basement. And I'm
Mm.
like, oh, I should have read this before. So yeah, yeah, I'm saving my pennies so I can go back.
Oh, you
So
rebel.
I know I am. I always have been. But yeah, something just tells me I need to go back and go in that basement, right where
Hmm.
the pentagram was.
Hmm. I
So
do not remember that story about a pentagram. Oh,
yeah,
yes, I do. It's been so long since I've even
yeah.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's on
yeah,
my bucket list to go back. You'll have
Yeah.
to go with me, Stacy.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
I
So
got
I
an
got to,
RV now.
there you go.
it's very
So
cute
what
too.
I want, well, because were you guys allowed to sleep in the rooms or anything? But because you guys weren't allowed to sleep in there, right?
Yeah, yeah. You just had to bring your own bedding.
Right.
We couldn't
That's what
sleep
it
on any of
was.
the beds, so we took an air mattress.
Mhm.
And actually, the air mattress ended up having a hole in it. So I let Sheila sleep on the couch because she has a bad back, and I just slept on the floor with some pillows and a blanket.
Mhm.
And here's the funny thing: when we were kind of starting to settle down, with the investigation and everything, because it was getting late, um, they have TV and VCR, VCR in there. No, wait, maybe it was a DVD. Anyway, and they have movies there you can watch. So we were
Mhm.
watching scary movies in the Sallie
Oh,
House
lovely. Why not?
until we fell asleep.
That's great.
I didn't get much sleep. Sheila slept like a rock. I mean, she was out. I
Mm.
kept woken up. And I'm like, freaking leave me alone. I'm tired. I will talk to you in the morning. But I hardly got any sleep that night. But yeah.
Mm.
And you can't use the stove, but they have a microwave. So the snacks we bought like some Hot Pockets and stuff like that. And you can keep stuff in the refrigerator. Now they do have a birthday cake in there. If you want to, it's like one of the ones you already buy from Walmart that are already decorated up, and it's still in its little plastic container. And we
Right.
got it out and set it on the table and said, "Hey, Sally, you want to come celebrate your birthday?" And
Oh,
yeah, but they don't
cute.
want to use in the stove because, which it didn't, thank God, but it
Mhm.
has the ability to just like come on itself. It's a gas
Right.
stove, and so
Oh,
they don't want you using the stove.
Safety. Mm-hmm.
Safety. But
wow.
yeah, and you walk in, and I'm sure it's because it's not lived in, but it just has that musty, dead
Mm.
smell when you.
Mm. Mm.
It's
That's the
really
creep
strong.
factor.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
that old house smell, but I don't know, it's weird. I love the new car smell, which is like an
Mm-hmm.
old car smell.
Right.
I
Exactly.
love the
And that's
smell of
what
old
this was.
cars, and I love the smell of old houses.
And
Yeah.
when we went, it was summertime. So it was
Mm.
like super hot out. So, windows were closed and air was on.
Yeah.
And they had it so freaking cold in there. It had to have been like 50 degrees in there, and I could not find the thermostat.
Oh, so
Wow.
that kind of defeats the purpose in a way,
Yeah,
because
because
you can't
you can't
take
tell.
anything to tell
Yeah,
if
you can't
if you're
tell.
getting a cold spot.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
oh, that
I mean,
kind of sucks.
well, it was super cold upstairs, and then downstairs, I mean, it was still cold, but it wasn't as cold as upstairs, which is
Hmm.
weird because heat
Mhm.
rises, cold don't.
Mhm.
Right,
So yeah,
right.
that was kind of
Huh,
weird to
huh.
me. But yeah,
Did
I
you
agree
have
with
any
you.
equipment with you?
We did. We had an EVP recorder. We left it running all night long. We didn't catch anything,
Hmm.
and just used my cell phone for like videos and pictures and stuff.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, we did take a magic 8 ball and set it at the top of the stairs to see if it would, and it didn't do anything. But the picture falling off the wall and then having Sheila pushed into me, that was pretty
You got
cool.
your money's worth there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
Awesome.
So
I don't know. For that price, it better be cooking me breakfast in the morning.
right.
Sally, get to work.
We hadn't been there very long, and maybe, I don't know, maybe an hour or so. And of course, you can't smoke in the house. So we
Mhm.
went out on the porch, and this guy pulls up and he gets a ladder out, and I'm like, well, he was there to like clean the gutters and stuff. And he's like, "You girls staying here?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Do you have any guys with you?" And we're like, "We don't need guys. Look at this." And he's like, "You're brave for staying there." He goes, "I clean the gutters as quick as I can and leave." I was like,
Wow.
Yeah,
"Hey,
yeah.
sissy Lala."
Right? I'm just saying a lot. Some
Well, it'd be
guys are just.
interesting to know if the guy had been pushed on the ladder.
Well, and that
Oh
could
yeah.
be. That very well
So
could be.
that, it would make sense why he wouldn't want to be doing it
And
and taking his time.
right.
Right.
And that's a possibility too. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because it sets, but then the backyard slopes, and it's
Oh.
2-story house, and it's got pretty steep, gables. So, and that very well could be
Mm-hmm.
why you don't like to stay around. I
Yeah.
never
Right.
thought of that.
Or take any chances. I mean, I wouldn't want to take any chances if you're up that high.
Yeah, heck
Right.
no.
Goodness.
But
Well, Janet, do you have any other questions for our dear guest?
I do not. I think this
Oh,
has been a fun one. Right
yeah.
on my alley.
I'll say I have plenty more if you guys ever want me back.
Oh, that would be
Definitely.
wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause we'll figure out some more.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh,
God
bless
dang.
you.
Oh, I keep getting I got a frog in my throat. Ribbit.
Oh,
Um,
oh, honey.
anyway, so that'll be our time for now. I don't want no. We would love it if you could come back
Oh
because
yeah,
I love,
definitely.
you know,
Anytime.
reminiscing and love being
Oh
able to
yeah.
talk about places and
Oh yeah.
especially introducing Janet to places. She doesn't know about our little neck of the
Right.
woods that
Because you're in
much.
California, right?
Yes.
California. Okay.
Yeah, and I've had a lot of experiences here myself, and like both of you, in fact, as we started the show, if you look back at the video, you'll see me look over that way, and I smiled and did this, like, yeah, I see you.
Oh,
So it's
Yep.
normal. I mean, we're all in good company here.
Oh
mhm.
yeah. Well, that's like, just real quick, if you don't mind. The little
No.
lady that lives in this house.
Mhm.
Um,
That lives in this house.
the spirit of the little lady. Yeah. She lives in the closet in the spare bedroom. But
Hmm.
she's really nice now that
Hmm.
her and I got the bullshit worked out, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
'Cause she tried to be an ornery little turd there at first,
Mhm.
and I'm like, cut it out.
Hmm. Hmm.
I kept telling my husband, I was like, we have a little old lady, little old grandma lady that lives here. And he's
Oh.
yeah, and he goes, you would have felt it when we were looking at this house, because when we were looking to buy a house, I literally, there was 6 houses that I walked in and said, nope, and right back out.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't feel anything in this one. Well, because she's very good at hiding. But
Right.
we were laying in bed one night and I seen her walk down the hall and he's like, who was that? And I said, that's our little old lady. I said, just give her a minute. And she came back this way and she stopped and she went,
Oh,
and then
that's awesome.
I was like,
Too
"You don't
cute.
want her." Yeah. And it was nighttime, so she had her little moo on. During the day, it looks like she wears a little sweatsuit, like
Oh,
in the
that's
80s.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, she's
That is cool. She
yeah,
changes clothes. I
yeah,
love.
yeah. Yep, yep.
Oh,
She's like I said, me and her had our coming to Jesus meeting when she first was making herself known because she
Mhm.
like scared the crap out of me. And I was like, no,
mhm.
no,
Mhm.
no. I said, if you're gonna be that way, you got to go. But if you're gonna be
Yeah,
Mhm.
nice, you can stay. So she's nice. So
no.
whenever
Yeah,
we
we'll
have
have to sit down and have a conversation about
oh yeah.
each of
Oh
our
yeah.
ghosts that we have in the house. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Okay, Lori, thank you very much for joining us and the
Thank you for
stories.
having me.
Definitely appreciate it, and we will be
Thank
having
you.
you on again.
All right. Sounds awesome. You ladies take care.
All right, you
You
too. Thank
too.
you. Okay,
Good.
I'm gonna
Awesome.
All
pause.
right.
Thank you for joining the Parapuzzle podcast. We would love it if you could give us that Holy Trinity. Share, subscribe, and smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that little bell to get notified for your next dose of hot flashes and paranormal chills.